Good afternoon, guys. So now I'm gonna explain about what are the key differences between exchange product means listed products and over the counter product, because exchange and over the counter both are different markets, I would say, where one markets provide centralized counterparty facility where buyer and seller can directly interact with the central counterparty, and another market which is over the counter, so that provide facility means trading facility through the broker dealer. So I'll explain that in next 10 to 15 minutes. This short video will help you to understand the key differences between over the counter and listed market splits. Okay, so before start to this discussion, I would like to request you, please, hit on like button and share this content with your friends as well, because I'm spending time to generate content for you. So I would request you guys to please click on like button as well as subscribe as well. If you click on like or comment or subscribe, then only YouTube will help me to grow. Otherwise, YouTube will not forward this video ahead. Okay, anyways, so pay attention here how stock exchanges and where the counter market works. So I have prepared small, the presentation, not presentation, but I have charted out, so that will help you to understand it. Okay, so there are two types of marketplace, right? One is exchange, means directly you can buy and sell the securities through designated marketplaces like National Stock Exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange, New York Stock Exchange, London Stock Exchange. So you can directly buy and sell the securities from the marketplaces. If it's a very important statement, if the any of the product, let's say equity, options, futures, FX, CDS, any of the product is listed on designated marketplace like NSE, BSE, NYSE and LNSE. There are a number of stock exchanges, because each and every country they have their designated marketplace, or I would say designated entities which help or provide technical support to buy and sell the securities, right? If any instrument, if it is listed on designated marketplace, so that market you can call it as an exchange marketplace or listed exchange marketplace. Listed, it means equity, bonds, debentures, futures, all are listed on marketplaces like NSE, BSE, NYSE, LNS and many more. So that marketplaces you can call it as a listed exchange market. Listed exchange, it means companies like TCS, companies like, let's say, Reliance, Geo Financials, now they have listed it, and there are many more, even Google for that matter. They will list their securities on a stock exchange, and their investors, like who have invested in different securities, let's say Facebook, Amazon, that Google, right? Then in India, like TCS, Wipro, there are many more companies. Like, so investors of all those companies, they can buy and sell the securities in market place through the stock exchange system, right? Each and every stock exchange system, they have their strong trading terminal where they accept the buy and sell order from the different people. So even if you want to also buy the securities, you can go to the marketplace, you can open your demat account, you can open your trading account with a broker, designated broker, let's say Zerodha, ICICI, and in international market like Goldman Sachs, NT, BNY, they provide facility. Wells Fargo, they provide facility, trading account facility. You can open trading account, you can open demat account, and then you can buy and sell the securities from the designated market place. So that securities you can call it as an exchange product. Why exchange product? Because all securities that you can exchange through the central counterparty. Central, when you say central counterparty, it means each and every stock exchange, they appoint one designated entity, which is clearing corporation or clearing counterparty, CCP. So they appoint it and CCP will take care of buying and selling, or even settlement for that matter, or successful execution of trades for that matter. So that exchange counterparty, clearing counterparty will take care of your trades, trade settlement, trade processing, and everything after the trade get executed or placed on stock exchange, right? So that's the that's all about, exchange products. And now if I talk about, let's say if I talk about OTC, it means over the counter exchange product. What do you understand about over the counter? Over the counter, it means if I talk about, let's say, vegetable market, so you can visit your nearer vegetable market and directly you can, quote the price of tomatoes, potatoes, onions, and you can directly purchase it from the that particular vendor or vegetable seller, right? So you don't require stock exchange, you don't require any broker, you don't require any counterparty which can help you to negotiate on price and all, right? You can directly purchase vegetables from the directly, seller. So that transaction you can call it as a over the counter transaction or over the counter marketplace. So it means directly you can execute trades with the, that particular counterparty. Go and talk to the buyer or seller, depends on, means whether you're buyer or seller, talk to that counterparty, negotiate it, and directly purchase the security from the direct counterpart. Means direct means buyer and seller directly. So that transaction you can call it as a over the counter exchange product. But in a finance market, over the transaction, over the counterparty exchange, or over the product, over the counterparty exchange, products, if you see here, that marketplace you can call it as a broker dealer network. Why broker dealer network? So you required, if you want to buy and sell the securities in the OTC market, you cannot see that market, right? It's not a something where you can say central counterparty like exchange. No, in a OTC market you cannot see that. That's the big difference. So this particular OTC transaction you can execute at any place, right? You can directly talk to the, let's say your buyer is in Mumbai and you are in Pune. You can go to the Mumbai, talk to your buyer and execute the transaction, right? That place you can call it as OTC, means over the counter exchange market. So it means that market is everywhere. Apart from BSE and NSE or NYSE places, other areas you can call it as OTC, over the counter exchange product. And in a finance market, if you want to buy anything in OTC market, you will have to approach to the broker dealers, right? You will have to approach to the broker dealers. Broker dealers, it means like Citibank, Wells Fargo, there are many more, right? Even ICICI Bank and all this support you to get the execute transaction in your books of account if you want to buy and sell the securities. And what are the different products? Then money market. Most of the money market products that comes under OTC, because government securities, T-bills, even call loans and all those, means you don't need to go to the stock exchange. You can directly, let's say if the bank need a call money, then bank directly will reach out to the person who can fulfill the bank's commitment or provide funding to the bank for overnight or 1 week, right? So that transaction comes under the money market segment. So it means money market, you can see one of the best example that comes under the OTC, over the counter exchange, right? Then swaps, most of the swaps except CDS, most of the swaps comes under the that OTC product, right? Then forwards, then CFDs, means contract for differences, loans. There are other products as well like commodities and all that products comes under the OTCE. OTC, it means over the counter exchange products, right? I hope now you got the idea about how or what are the differences between the exchange products and over the counter products. Over the counter, it means you can execute anywhere, right? Anywhere means anywhere. Wherever wherever that you want, you can execute that trade or transaction. That marketplace you can call it as a over the counter market. And exchange, it means you can execute the trades through only designated central counterparty platform, that is NSE, BSE, NYSE, LNSE, and there are many more others. Designated, it means like stock exchange. You can only execute the trades through stock exchanges. That products you can call it as exchange product or listed exchange product. And apart from that, if you see, if you directly interact with the counterparty, that becomes your over-the-counter product. All right. And now here, if you see, I have just tried to explain how market works, means exchange market works. If you see, exchange market, like if I talk about NSE, National Securities Exchange or Stock Exchange, if you see, they have their trading terminal called ECN, Electronic Communication Network, where buyer and seller, let's say you are buyer and I am seller, you are looking for a buy of TCS security, I'm looking for a let's say again sell of TCS security, right? TCS stocks. So I'll send, let's say I'm here, I'm looking for a sell, then I'll not sell direct security to you. I'll sell the security or send the order to the NYSE, means NSE, National Stock Exchange. And if you're let's say you're a buyer and you're also looking for a same, right? Let's say TCS stocks, you can also send the order to the NSE, National Stock Exchange. And NSE has, as I said, they have a strong order management system. It's a terminal, trading terminal. They'll receive the orders from the buyer and seller. That terminal will match the order, means match the order with quantity, price, amount, and that order will get executed. Right? Once the order get executed, NSE will send the details to the National Clearing Corporation, National Clearing Corporation Private Limited. So it is again associate body of NSE. So that body will take care of further settlement of trades in your books of account on T+2. Right? On T+2. Now we have a T+1. So you can see T+1. So trade will get executed in your account, and that products means like option, futures, then stocks. If those products listed on NSE or marketplaces like NSE, then you will call it as a exchange listed products. Exchange listed products. And now I hope you got the idea about how exchange works. Buyer and seller, they don't know who they are, right? They don't know each other. They'll directly communicate with NSE or trading platform, and that's what we'll call it as a CCP, Clearing Corporation Platform. So it means NSE that will take care of the clearing of the trades. That's what we'll call it as a central counterparty, because NSE, which is at a central place, trading place, right? NSE becomes central counterparty. Buyer and seller send the orders to the central counterparty, and central counterparty's trading system will take care of buying and selling execution on trading platform. So that marketplace, you will call it as a exchange platform. And now if I talk about what the counter exchange product, so it means here, if you want to buy and sell the securities, then you should have you should have a contacts of a broker, or broker dealer will take care of it. If I talk about Citibank is one of the big broker in money marketplace. So if you want to buy the bonds, then even if you want to buy the repos, CFDs and other money market products, then you can take a help of broker dealer, and then you can execute the trades, right? Or else you can directly also you can reach out, means buyer and seller, they can directly also reach out. But again, due to some potential risk, documentation framework and all, so you required the support of a broker, where you can appoint, means buyer and seller, they can appoint broker dealer who can support buyer and seller to maintain the data, to maintain the records, even to execute or settle the trades on time, and to maintain the other legal or I would say to provide again legal support as well. So that's what broker dealer come into picture in OTC market. If you see Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, they are the OTC brokers as well, right? So they support to the counterparties like funds, hedge funds, private equity funds, mutual funds, and other HNI investors to buy and sell the securities in OTC market also. That's the difference between exchange or listed products and OTC products. OTC, it means you can say it's a more customized one. So they will have to find a buyer or seller, and then after they can reach out to the broker dealer, and then accordingly they can manage their trading and again buying and selling process, or I would say trading of securities, security activity. Correct? So that's the difference you would see in exchange listed products and OTC means over the counter products. So I hope you got the idea about now how both two different marketplaces works, right, for a different securities and all. And apart from that, if you're looking for a training, so you can contact on this number. So we have trainings, means design modules on trade processing, loan syndication, derivatives, options, right? I'll teach you all the different financial products. If you want to grow in this industry, see, without knowledge you cannot grow. If you want, then join my training programs. I'll teach you the products from the scratch, right? How that securitization process works, how ABS and MBS works, loan syndication, their key terms, then normal equity bonds, debentures, options, and many more. And apart from that, as I said, we are famously known for a fund accounting courses. You can join our fund accounting courses as well. Courses are available in recorded as well as live form. Live form, it means on weekend we run the batches, very small batches with the 10 to 15 people. You can attend that, more insight on fund accounting and all. And if you want only recorded session, you can check the link below, which I have already given in description, and check for the recorded courses as well, right? You can visit my ibfundaccounting.com website if you want more insight on hedge fund, investment banking, accounting, and many more. So I hope you got the idea about my this content. Please do not forget to like this, click on like button, and share this content with others as well. Let them also enjoy it. So we'll see you in next session. Thank you. You can check my this video as well to enhance or upgrade your knowledge. Thank you.